Clean Moto inspired jacket. It was really important to me. Every piece in the collection has a little bit of a surprise. Look at the surprise. This has a double peplum hem on the back of that faux leather Moto jacket. It gives you shape, it gives you flair. It's a little bit of almost a soft ruffle, and it is such a fun and playful little accent to something that is a tried and true staple in your wardrobe. This is coming to you, which should be nearly $100. For $89.98. So first color choice is that gorgeous nutshell. It coordinates back with our smock neck top if you want to layer. It also coordinates with a faux leather skirt. Leather is really big right now. Really, really big. But if you want to get in at a better price point and something easier to wear, faux leather is the way to go. So here's my nutshell. I also have it in an all black choice. Really clean, with 900 total to go around. Antique brass hardware on both. So I wanted something that was really subtle. The hardware isn't the showcase, because a lot of times I love to accentuate with, you know, jewelry, or maybe it's a big gold buckle or silver accent on a boot, and I didn't want your hardware to compete. So we kept it really clean. Moto jackets typically have, you know, lots of epaulettes and buckles and things like that. I wanted something that felt more timeless, more polished, a little bit more ladylike. The leather on here is absolutely gorgeous. The jacket's going to be lined, so you'll see you get that almost like silk-like or satin-like lining. But the coloring of this, it's actually like an enzyme process where it's two colors layered in one, which is giving you a little bit more of that authentic leather look, but also it has a little bit more depth and dimension to the color. Do you see how you're getting those highs and lows? Just like you would in authentic leather. It does have a little bit of stretch to it as well, so it'll move with you. It is lined, but Miranda's not gonna feel like she's constricted. So she's worn it zipped up, but it looks great open too. I remember one of my first Moto jackets that I bought. I was super excited to invest in that leather Moto jacket, right? And just have something that felt like the wish list item, but it was really fussy to wear. I couldn't wear it just open. It felt too clunky. And closed, it felt so constricting. This gives you a jacket that looks great both ways, whether it's open or closed. You can zhuzh up the sleeves because of the stretch in that faux leather, but then it's really that back peplum moment that is so fun, that gives you a little bit of that surprise, something unexpected. And it's not too much, right? It's not overly done. It just gives you that pretty shape. It creates a gorgeous waist because you'll have a seam that's gonna hit you right on the back. Sometimes Moto jackets can feel really masculine, very heavy and very square. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always loved skirts and dresses and pieces that had touches of femininity to them. They felt pretty. So this kind of balancing the, you know, the edginess of a Moto jacket with the femininity of that peplum. Miranda, here, turn around for just a second. She does have two side pockets too. Look how pretty. So there are princess seaming here on the back. You can see that two seaming, you do have a nice yoke. So it creates that waist at every angle, but it's not overly constricting. And then when Miranda turns around in the nutshell color, you notice too, the princess seamings down the front, there are two pockets right on the seam. You almost don't even notice that they're at the seam. If she didn't have her hands in them, they just disappear. She could wear this like a blazer. She could wear this like a jacket. It's that third piece dressing that makes the entire outfit come together. So nutshell, this is one of my favorite colors. I think if you are someone that you don't have a Moto jacket, you love to wear blacks and browns and navies, all the shades, nutshell is a great way to go because you could wear it with all of those colors. It looks beautiful with olive greens that we're seeing in fashion. And then of course we do have a great classic black. It's a really nice sharp black look with that antique brass hardware. Both of them are lined and pockets. I'm just gonna pop this one on over my shoulder because you could almost make like a whole faux leather suit dressing if you wanted to with the skirt and the jacket. But this is where it's one of those moments where you leave the room and everybody's talking about you behind your back because they see what's happening on the back detail. It's the kind of moment you want. It is so pretty. This should be a $100 jacket. It should be $99. We got it to you for $89.98. Today's the first day that we're presenting it at this sale price. And you also could do 5 easy payments of $18. Jackets are really important in fashion. If there's some pieces that I collect, it's jackets. I love ladylike jackets. I love jean jackets. I love faux leather jackets. I love blazers. And this is one that I really wanted to make sure was a part of my collection. When this Studio Park design team came to me and said, we'd love to do a fall collection, the very first thing I thought of was a faux leather jacket. I had one years ago with this kind of inspiration of this back ruffle, and I wore it all the time. And I wore it through, you know, even before I was married. I wore it when I was pregnant with both of my kids. This is one that you will keep in your wardrobe for years and years to come. Grab the nutshell, because that one's been the most popular. We have not brought very many in. I only have 325. When we do Studio Park collections, oftentimes they're very limited, especially for the specialty pieces like this. So this one's nutshell. Oh, I love that ruffle. And then here's the black. Now there's only about 550 remaining. So really good stuff. Remember, it's all faux leather, so you can machine wash, tumble dry as well. All right, really good stuff. We're gonna take a look at the skirt, so you can create that full outfit with the midi skirt. So I wanted to have pieces that the second that you put it on, you felt comfortable, you had that wow moment.